Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you've got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
Welcome to Dodger Stadium. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. And today's starting pitcher, Emmett Sheehan. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Strike two.
Ball two.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one in the dirt. Ball three. Swing and a ball popped up. Betts. And there's one away. Here's a check of the Red Sox lineup put together by manager Alex Cora. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
On a line out towards center. That's a hit. And a man aboard.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Wilyer Abreu, batting with one down, takes a strike. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. Swing and a ground ball. Flips it, one at second, on to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. This one popped up. And that is that. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We go to the bottom of the first, and towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Jake Bennett. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The flip, too late, and the runner is safe, and the missed play costs him.
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one out.
Pajes at the plate now, and that's strike one.
Two-seam fastball. High outside.
That's towards center. And there's one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Singy, the numbers tell us this is an offense designed to swing it. They're not going to force a ton of action on the bases, and so obviously that is one of the focal points that we'll look at.
They look at the quality of the at-bats because of the fact that the legs aren't a part of this game. They have to be very selective, look for long pitch counts, grinding out at-bats, and really barrels to the baseball because it's a lot easier to jog around the bases than for these players to sprint.
He's got it. 2 away. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Another solid power season.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there in order to be effective.
Shohei on the go. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Man on second, 2 down. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Four-seam fastball. High now.
Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Hard hit left side. In plenty of time to first. That ends the frame. We played an inning. No score. Back here in L.A. Here now the Red Sox DH. Masataka Yoshida. There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. And he starts off the second with a double.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Gets the call. That's strike 1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The Bo Sox with a chance to score first here at the top of the second. Oh, right to the backstop. Yoshida up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time you seem to have a...
On the ground to the left. There's Hernandez handling the chance. Tosses to first. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out. So up next, Andrew Monasterio. Out towards left center. And there's a hit. And that's a 1-out single. Well struck deep right field, way back, and out of here. A 2-run shot, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
1 down at the plate. Carlos Narvaez. Right through there for a strike. Out to center. 2 down. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And that'll do it. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Base knock right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Double play ball to second. There's one, and that's two.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Fastball for a strike.
Slider. Middle outside.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
Inside.
Up the middle. Throws to first, and that is that. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. On the ground to third, and that's just foul. Rafaela measures 5 feet 10 inches, batting second in today's lineup, and he's a native of Curacao. And that one hammered. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Hey.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pajes gets under it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. Sheehan checks the runner, and he's back in safely. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one. Just a slow ground ball this time. Throw to first in time. Out towards right center field. Pajes makes his way towards it. Long run, tracks it down. And that is that. One left for the Red Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back here in L.A. and at the plate for the Dodgers, Kike Hernandez.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Fastball. High outside.
Hit on the ground to short. Monasterio gets it to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Two-seam fastball. High inside.
That one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Base hit, and that turns the lineup over. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Ohtani. That one is absolutely belted. Could be extra bases. Alfonso around third, and they cut the lead to 2. Duran quickly gets it back in. Lead runner stops at second. Swing and a pop-up. Durbin takes it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Rojas in the box here and fouls it off for strike one.
Changeup. Low outside.
Man at second. Got the bat going too soon at strike 2.
Low outside.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Here's Ohtani flying around third. Safe. And it's a 1-run game.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Dodgers 2. Back here at Chavez Ravine. On to the 4th.
Well, they just scored some runs in that last frame, and now they have to make sure they don't cough them up on defense right away. No better time than right now to have a 1-2-3 inning.
To first, 1 pitch and 1 out. So stepping in for Boston, Andrew Monasterio. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. First offering, foul tipped, and oh man, that rang off his mask. You could hear it from up here. There's a swing and a drive. And foul ball.
Ball.
Got him swinging.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Nothing doing for Boston, but they still lead at 3-2. Ready to go, bottom 4. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
Yep, that ball went out.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
There's a line drive to left field. Durant on his way over. He's got it. 1 away.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Slider. Middle inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Right through there for a strike.
4-seam fastball. Low outside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
4-seam fastball. Middle outside.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift.
That is the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Dodgers 2. New inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Carlos Narvaez. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's one down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Digging in, Ceddanne Rafaela. Throw there. Safe.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets in the scoring position.
This one smacked out to left center. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. In comes the run from second, and they lead by 2.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A 2-run blast, and they add to their lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Emmett Sheehan will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Alex Vesia on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here comes Wilson Contreras.
0-1.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the hits just keep on coming.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Next offering is fouled back. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Red
So digging in, Caleb Durbin. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Ground ball to the right side. To Betts at second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 6-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Enrique Hernandez. Strike 1 to Kike Hernandez. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield.
Changeup, low middle.
Stays alive.
Slider, low inside.
Swings and misses. 1 down.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Takes it in for the out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Nope, that's down.
Changeup. Low inside.
This to third. Zips it across, and they get Ohtani for the out. And the Dodgers are set down in order. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Dodgers 2. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. So up next, Andrew Monasterio.
Shortstop, Andrew Monasterio.
And a swing and a miss there.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes in position. 1 up, 1 down. Duran in his 4th year, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018.
No, that's down.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Got him. And there's 2 away.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Edgardo Henriquez gets the call from the pen.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Narvaez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Outside corner, got him looking. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 6-2. Back here in LA, bottom of the 6th inning. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Out to short. Monasterio throws to first in time, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Two-seam fastball. Middle outside.
That clips a corner.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Fastball for a strike.
Changeup.
The
Low
Dodgers
outside.
down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
That one lifted to left. Durant takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down. And here's Freddie Freeman. Has grounded out a couple of times.
Slider. Middle inside.
And the slider just misses.
Two-seam fastball. Low outside. Four-seam fastball. Low middle. Slider. Low outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You could tell.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Dodgers down in order. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back here at Chavez Ravine. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
In the air to left center. Hernandez on his way in. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder Cedar Rafaela.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Pajes has a beat on it. 2 away now.
Up next for
So
the Red
digging
Sox,
in, Wilyer Abreu. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at bat right here.
What a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Dodgers 2. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 7th, Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one in the air. Monasterio. And there's 1 down.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. Instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Tucker in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
Slider. Middle outside.
Right through there for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Slider. Low outside.
2 down, nobody on. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Durant settles under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Dodgers 2. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Jack Dreyer.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Ball, that's outside.
Ground ball left
No,
side,
foul ball.
and it goes just foul. The 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
In the air, left field, and there's 2 away. Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that is that. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Dodgers 2. Back here in LA, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Kike Hernandez. Justin Slate comes on now.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Low outside.
That's to third. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
The Dodgers down by 4 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
High inside.
Got him looking. 2 out.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Low inside.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-2.
Curveball. Low inside.
Here's a high chopper. The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Dodgers 2. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set to start the 9th in this one. Jarren Duran digs in now. That one to first. Freeman takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out.
For the Red Sox, catcher Carlos Narvaez.
Foul ball there. That one ripped, but foul. Dreyer measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. And that's a great play for the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Bottom of the ninth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. Peyton Tolle will take over here. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Low inside.
Hey!
Cutter. Low inside.
Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
That ball's
On
foul.
the ground right side, and that's just foul.
Inside. Circle change. Low middle.
Out towards right center field. Abreu on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman,
Low inside.
Rojas.
Right through there for a strike.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Freeman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Middle outside.
2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
Circle change. Low inside.
This could end it. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies, 'cause it feels so mystical, magical, oh baby, 'cause once you know my love is so mystical, magical, oh baby, 'cause once you know, my little heart to give, baby, I wanna give you the world, not saying you gotta chase me, but I would.